Revelation.
Action. We're on.
All right, Shalom. We're going to give all praises to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kakwadash.
A double honor to the apostles and the elders, great military true well. Salutations to the hopefully elect out there, you Akim, to Sadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. The Most High has blessed us, to be able to go teach His word out in another week.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And what's hot right now? Man, a lot of this guy Trump is moving at fucking warp speed, man. There's so many shit that he's doing, I can't even really keep up, to be honest with you, man. Every time I'm trying to do something, let me focus on this topic, this nigga doing something else, man.
That's right.
And the hot topic now is the whole foreign aid situation. Now, what's going on with that? Well, when he ran, he said we're going to audit the government, we're going to audit these different federal agencies, and we're going to find out where the hell the money is going to cut government spending or what have you, right? So he appointed Elon Musk to do that, the Doge team, Department of Government Efficiency. Now, Doge is not an official government department, because for you to become an official government department, you got to be approved by the Supreme Court.
That's right.
However, it's a think tank, and they did give the Doge team what is it called, security clearance, high-level security clearance. And so they went in there and said, "Oh, let's look at the books." But initially, before Scott Bessonette was confirmed as Treasury Secretary, you had some acting guy there. He's like, "Nah, you can't. We don't want you to audit us because you're gonna have people's sensitive information," which was bullshit, because he never wanted people's sensitive information. He wanted to find out what the hell y'all spending the money on. So people was like, "Man, if they holding this shit up, that means there's some dirt there." And sure enough, come to find out, they was putting all types of money in the wildest, dumbest shit. They was putting $8 million into finding out how quickly a shrimp could run on a treadmill. All these just ridiculous shit. LGBTQ agenda. They wanted that shit across the whole world, so people were pissed off.
They was pushing that agenda.
Financing it.
Going into Jeremiah 51:7. Baba has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man.
Mm-hmm. They was they was pushing that whole agenda, financing it, and so Trump said, "Look, we're gonna consolidate all that shit. We're gonna shut down a lot of departments. He wants to shut down the CIA, all these different." Right. Yeah, he said that. He said we're gonna. He offered them a buyout. Was it 8 months? 8 months severance pay, and we'll buy you out.
And it's a lot of money. It's not no cheap money that he's giving.
Yeah, but he wants to shut down a lot of the departments. Now, there's been major back and forth about that, because he wants to shut down the Department of Education. I find it very interesting that, it got exposed that, they do regime change operations, they fund regime change and different coups and all that. So they're saying, look, we got to cut spending to places like Al-Qaeda and Gaza and Syria. All those places are adversarial to Israel, the state of Israel, right? So it seems like they're saying, look, we're going to cut all those payments and give more money to Israel. And on top of that, he said, look, I'm going to rebuild that whole area. I'm going to build it back up for the people dwelling there. Notice he never said Palestinians. He said the people. So the so-called Jews bombed that whole area out. And now America's going to build this shit back up. And I believe, speaking as a man, I think Trump wants to go over there as a proxy to get involved with Iran. I think that's the move. You know what I'm saying? Because you can say, look, we're going over there, we're building up the region, but we keep getting hindered by Hezbollah or these different proxies of Iran, and now you have license to go in Iran, and that's what's gonna really bring us to that next level.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, brother.
Donald Trump said he made a statement that if he become immortal or gets assassinated, that Iran is gonna be
obliterated.
Obliterated.
Yep. And he said I gave instructions. And you look at JD Vance, that nigga
is ready.
He ready, bro. He's Trump 2.0, but younger and shit. And you know how it is when you have a young king versus an older king. Young kings are way more aggressive. They're trying to prove themselves. So they do take out Trump. That nigga, man, it's on him like popcorn. Go ahead, bro.
This is going into what I mentioned earlier. Jeremiah 51:7, that Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. The Lord is using Trump to pass all these executive orders and try to take over the Gaza Strip and do everything that he possibly want to do. And not a lot of people is not agreeing with that, but some people are agreeing with that because he's surrounding himself with a bunch of neocons.
Yes.
So it says
they're calling it the Magaza Strip.
Cunt.
The Magaza Strip.
The Magaza trip, yeah. They call that the Magaza trip because of Donald Trump plans to take over the Gaza and to rebuild it, and anybody can move there. Do you think them Arabs in Jordan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, they ain't gonna go with that shit? They ain't gonna comply with that shit.
Yeah, brother. He said we're gonna push them. We're gonna push them out to Egypt, and we're gonna push them out to Jordan. And look, you gotta give this shit to Ishmael. You can bomb them, all this type of shit.
They ain't gonna sell out.
They not selling out. They're fucking resilient as a motherfucker, man. So they understand that this man is a devil. They're not gonna trust him. But I guarantee you, America, at the behest of Israel, because every president grabbed their ankles for Israel. You can't make it there. It doesn't matter what party you're on. You got to be supporting Israel because you have AIPAC that funds you. You have briberies, all that. So they're going to find a reason to get in there, and it's also according to prophecies. When we go to Ezekiel 38.
Conor McGregor was going into how the reason why Trump was in office right now because of the people, the rich billionaires that contribute billions of dollars, hundreds of $millions to his campaign. So that's the only reason why. So now he's caught up in the quagmire. He want to do his agenda, but he gotta also. Seriously, I gave you $100 million, man.
You got. Both parties actually Kamala had more billionaires than Trump.
Yeah.
Kamala had 81 billionaires. Trump had 50.
But she mishandled her fucking
she lost a lot of money.
Her contribute because she was. That's what women do. Women don't know how to manage money. But I got this precept right here. Before you bring that out, this is going into Jeremiah 51 verse 7. Babylon, which is America, have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Mm-hmm. And how has it been a golden cup? America is also like a golden city.
That's
you know what I'm saying? A lot of countries, if you look at them, they kind of imitate what you see in New York. So you go to the capital of Tokyo, even Dubai and all these Middle Eastern nations, they're building themselves up to look more like New York.
42nd Street.
42nd Street, right? And they take on the. I was gonna say, go ahead.
So it says, back in Jeremiah 51 verse 7, Babylon have been the golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Right.
The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Right, and I was gonna say they take on all the philosophies, the ways, the culture. Look at OnlyFans. That should have spread all throughout the world, and Eastern countries are not with that. They see what comes with when you give all this liberty. And now, going back to the whole USAID and the foreign aid situation, it's not a conspiracy anymore. They were funding LGBTQ, all that type of shit in foreign regions.
Yep.
Propping that shit up. And I got a lot of people pissed the fuck off right now. See? So what we're seeing right now is something in chess called pawn sacrifices. Alright? A lot of these different politicians, your George Soros, all these different names, guess what? Elites are gonna start devouring other elites, if you will. Or lesser luminaries are gonna start devouring lesser luminaries because more dirt is coming out on each other. They all Edomites and shit, but they all bringing out dirt on each other. Billionaires knock out another billionaire, what have you. And there's also speculation that they might go live with that Epstein list.
Yep.
And that shit got a lot of people on that.
Celebrities, politicians, you name it, man. Ex-presidents, you know.
And you got this guy, the FBI agent Cash Patel. You got the CIA director. I'm sorry, the FBI director is Cash Patel and the CIA director is John Ratcliffe. These guys were all MAGA people back in 2016. Cash Patel, he exposed Russiagate and all that. Now, Trump is like, all them people that fuck me, like, you know, the Dems, when they try to fuck, he said, look, I'm gonna fuck y'all now.
That's right.
Pretty much.
Now what?
Yeah. I have the power now. Remember that shit? Look at me. I'm in control now.
That's right. So it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take bomb for her pain.
Yeah, you can't put bomb or ointment on a fucking shotgun wound, man. All right? Because when this place is destroyed, ain't no building it back or saving America, man. It's done for. These nuclear missiles are going to destroy this place. All right?
It says,
and this guy right now, Trump, if you assassinate him, there's going to be uproar. Because he's gained a lot of trust with the so-called American people. Like that, he got a bunch of votes. He's talking about cutting your taxes, all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you gain the trust. So if they do kill him, because think about it, all those people that was locked up on them January 6th, Capitol Hill, that did those 4 years without really doing shit, he pardoned them. And they super indebted to him, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, this dude got us out and shit. So imagine if they take him out. be civil unrest, bro.
That's his phone safe. That's the word, the phone safe or whatever.
And also, you know what he did? He released documents proving that the CIA.
Overshitted that shit.
The CIA, in the form of aid from these different agencies, organizes impeachment.
That's right.
And he already released the fact that you had particular FBI agents that were in Jan 16. So what he's showing is not everybody in the CIA is so-called MAGA or in the FBI so-called MAGA. You know what I'm saying? Meaning with him.
They got their own agenda.
And you know what I think about too, bro, when I see shit like this? I think about the scriptures in 2nd Ezra when it says they shall not regard their kings and priests.
That's right.
Kings and princes. Because when all hell breaks loose, they're not going to be regarding their mayors and all these different government officials, because they're going to say, wait a minute, we've been lied to so much. Why the fuck should we, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this exposure is creating a lot of distrust on either side. Whatever side these people lean, politically if they lean left or right, they're starting to distrust the other side and distrust their government because all this information is coming out. So the government fucks you.
That's right. 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, the 14th verse on that. When it goes into they're not going to regard their kings nor their princes, but they actually going to stand in their power. Meaning they're going to take matters in their own hand.
Yo, you telling me $50 million of my taxpayer money went to condoms for Gaza? And then they released on the item line. You know when you look at you audit in, you're looking at the item line what we've been spending. Only a little bit goes to the particular cause. A lot of it will say went to governance. Meaning that money didn't even go to whatever cause the aid was for. It went to the bureaucracy of that particular region. You know what I'm saying? So it's all money laundering. All that shit is just. Go ahead, brother.
It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain? If so, she may be healed.
Yeah, like I said, well, like the scripture said, you can be healed, man. Right? America's on a one-way track to destruction, man.
That's right. Downward spiral. It says, we would have healed Babylon, which is America, but she is not healed. Forsake her, let us go, everyone to his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even unto the skies.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen in World War III. The judgment, the smoke, the nuclear cloud is going to reach hundreds of miles in the air, man. Be able to see it from space and all that, man.
That's right. It said, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness, come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord, our power.
And that's going to be the real reset. You always, Alex, global reset. Motherfucker, the real reset is when the Lord sent the missiles, destroy this place, and Yahweh shall come back to rule, right, man. So we're gonna go back to the ancient world, man. Ain't gonna be no bullshit, man. It's gonna be send messengers. You know what I'm saying?
And you're right, because it's gonna go into it. Make bright the arrows.
Woo! Make bright the arrows.
Gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit.
Hold on. Let's talk about that. Make bright the arrows.
Woo.
In the ancient world, you can watch the movie 300, right? They shot the arrows in the sky. It blotted out the whole sun.
Made it look like night.
But these arrows are gonna be bright. So what arrows, when you shoot them in the sky, is gonna be bright? The missiles, man.
That's right.
The missiles. They have the jet propulsion, like the scriptures say. They look like falling stars. All right. Those are them bright arrows. Okay. Going at speeds.
Mach speeds.
Mach 20, man. They got some. You can look at. They do like speed comparisons of all these different hypersonic missiles. Anytime you go above Mach 5, anytime we say Mach, that means you broke the sound barrier. 5 times the speed of sound or more, we're going into hypersonic territory. Now they have certain things, missiles, and this is just what they disclosed. Mach 19, Mach 24.
It's able to reach.
When it hits, when it breaks out, you hear that.
Boom!
My
sound effects.
My sound effects is all.
Watch Man of Steel. Man, when you watch Man of Steel, Superman flying,
when he takes off,
he does it. He boom, boom, boom. Like you hear him. Like every time he breaks another barrier, you hear boom, boom, boom.
Or Greenland, when that meteor was coming in, the asteroid, whatever the fuck you want to call it. My favorite scene is when they going into them silos. Into them underground bunkers.
And they got these hypersonic missiles with the multiple warheads, like the Satan II, that's able to reach over in America. Check it out. Russia's on the other side of the earth, man. In the east, we in the west right here, man. is able to reach overhead within 5 minutes.
That's why the scripture says
5 minutes? What the fuck do you can do in 5 minutes, man?
I don't know if it's 5 minutes. I heard 30, but 5 minutes.
30.
They say
5,
15.
10, 50.
They say 5, 15, 20 minutes.
Maybe two. Maybe Russia has missiles closer than we think.
Because think about it.
You know what I'm saying? They're allies.
When the further you go up against the hemisphere, the closer the continents are.
I think that this
You
dude.
get the globe?
I think this
Yeah.
dude was exaggerating. You're right. It could be.
5 minutes is kind of insane, but
Yeah, but it could be. I mean,
Brothers, the globe. The
Yeah,
further
but-
you go up, the closer the continent.
yeah, but they were saying these missiles are able to shoot up in the sky and come back down. But I think 5 minutes. I think he was reaching. I think it's with 15 to half an hour. Like you said, man, 15 to half an hour, man. That's my personal belief.
Now, what if you got the furthest northern regions of these continents? They put up their nuclear missile joints.
What's
So
the
when they
name
shoot
of
them,
the
it's
fastest
closer to
missile?
the continent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
because
further up north you
yeah,
go.
when he said 5 minutes, I was like, nah, man, this dude bugging out, man. He don't know what the fuck
that's
he's
a little
talking about.
exaggerated. But hey, man,
Fast.
it doesn't matter if it's 5 or 30. It really don't, because once them shit's just shot, there's nothing you can do.
You can't go nowhere. I don't care. It's not going to return back in the silo. It's not going to return back 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Hey, you ain't got time to do anything. You're going to be caught up in traffic, man. You ain't going to have time to do anything, man.
Hey, that's something you can look up too. Shemai, you can check how fast can a hypersonic missile go from Russia
To America.
You heard that?
I'm going to look at it right now.
Cut, I'm sorry. Now, you see how the Earth from this view right here?
Yeah.
Now, what if you have got silos in these regions and they're shooting them off? It's closer.
Yeah.
Look, if you look at the Earth from this view and you got silos around these areas and you shoot them off,
Let's just-
but you said, listen,
Yeah. Let's just use AI.
Alright.
Let's use one of Esau's angels. Tell us. Hey.
how long it take from a hypersonic?
Yeah, the fastest
I got it right
hypersonic
here.
missile. How
I got it
quick
right
can they
here.
get here?
I got it right
Mad
here.
fucking slow.
It says the arsenic missile can travel at Mach
What's the
11.
fastest
Nah, that's
missile?
slow.
No, it's
We
it
need
says-
Mach 24. Check, bro. Check. If you have WhatsApp, use Meta AI, bro. It'll tell you, or ChatGPT, or one of the things that.
What's that? What's that?
Yeah, Meta AI. If you go to WhatsApp, you see that little blue circle right there.
I got something, but it has it in kilometers though.
Where's it?
So hit this. This is Meta AI. Hit that little button. Ask it whatever. You gotta type it though, and you can just type it on the fastest.
Oh, I got one. So, I googled what's the fastest missile in the world. It says it says the Vanguard missile is considered one of the fastest missiles in the world, capable of reaching speeds of Mach 27 or 32 kilometers
Heard that? Mach
or
27. That's
better
why
than
when he
Mach
said Mach
24.
11, I was like, wait, nah, that's slow. We got Mach 27.
Yep, Mach 27 or 32,200 kilometers per hour. It was developed by Russia and is considered a game changer in hypersonic technology.
Now, what you gotta do now is this. You see, what's the name of it? Let me type it up real quick.
How many
What-
said
what-
32,000
Avant-garde.
miles?
Huh?
32,000 kilometers or
Avant-garde,
something?
Yeah, 32,200 kilometers.
That's more than 19. That's more than 20. That's more than 19,000 miles per what?
Per hour.
How you
Per
spell
hour.
Avangard?
Yeah, AVANGARD.
Avangard.
5 minutes might sound a little better. At 10 minutes might sound a little more reasonable.
They were saying that 5. I was like, homeboy bugging. I would say 15 to 30 minutes, man.
All right, so,
maybe
hold
some
on.
of the truth.
Hold on, here we go. So this is from Meta AI. It says the Russian Avangard hypersonic missile system. Actually, you read it. I'll speak on it.
Okay, it says the Russian Avant-garde hypersonic missile system has been reported to have a range of approximately 6,000 kilometers, 3,700 miles. It can travel at the speed of up to Mach 27, around 33,000 kilometers, or 20,000.5 miles per hour. As for the exact time it will take for the Avant-garde missile to reach the United States, it depends on various factors such as the specific target location, the missile's flight trajectory, and any potential evasive maneuvers. However, here's a rough estimate, assuming a distance of approximately 9,000 kilometers, 5,600 miles, 600 miles between Russia and the east coast of the United States, and considering the avant-garde speed of Mach 27, the estimated flight time would be around 15 to 20 minutes.
It's a flight trajectory. Depending on which locations them nuclear silos are, it could be quicker. Like, it's not far-fetched to say 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Depending where.
And it's more than one coming over here too.
Yeah. So in other words, if it's at the very end of Russia and the very beginning of the United States, like the uttermost east and the uttermost west, it could be sub 15.
It said 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, but from some point in Russia to the east. So remember, the east is like the very end of America. So what the brother is saying is like if you shot it at the very ends of Russia and the very beginning parts, like in California, it could be even less than 15.
And the elect shall scarcely be saved.
So that Edomite was, I said that's 5 minutes. I would say 15 to 20 minutes, 15 to half an hour. But like you said, we breaking it down now.
And they saying that's
that
like the
Edomite
best. They saying that's like the best scenario is like 15 to 20. So
It could be. He could be telling the truth that Edomite. It will appear to be
he's gonna
Edomite.
find out.
2 Ezra 16 verse 13, it says, "For strong is his right hand
That's
that
the spirit,
bendeth the
man.
bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss."
Is it gonna say from the ends of the earth?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about.
Right? It says, "His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss."
Right, so you can't intercept a hypersonic missile. That's like trying to shoot another bullet with a bullet that could curve. It's impossible. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world."
What's the ends of the world? California. Why? Because if you're in the east, if you're in Jerusalem, if you're in Russia on the east, the ends of the world, so you will be the uttermost west. Oh, so I take that back, brother. So the west would actually take longer to hit than the east. Because if you're shooting from east to east, that's closer than shooting from east to west. I would assume, right?
Don't forget the furthest northern regions of these continents. They got those silos set up.
We don't got to get bogged down in the details of exactly how fast. We just know shit's gonna be quick, man.
Yeah, we just know.
We just know it's gonna be fucking quick, bro.
I just mentioned the reason why we got into this conversation because I mentioned that this Edomite was on TikTok talking about how Russia's avant-garde missile system to reach over here for 5 to 10 minutes. He said 5 minutes roughly, but I was like, nah, this dude is reaching, man.
Yeah,
It's gonna take
wild,
15
but
to 20 minutes, man, to half an hour. That's what I was saying, and I was right. It said 15 minutes.
And you know what's wild too, bro? Every time we go into the missiles, it's getting shorter and shorter in terms of the time.
Yeah, because
we used to say 45 minutes, then 30 minutes, now 20 to 15. Why? Because the scriptures tell you that knowledge shall be increased, and the Most High is sharper than swords.
I got a precept. You got more on that?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 19. The earth is utterly broken down. It says this is Isaiah 24, verse 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved.
That's what the missiles gonna do, cleanly dissolve. Like I said, the missiles are a bitter herb, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how you fucked up in your stomach, you just take that bitter herb, flush everything out, you feel brand new. That's what these missiles are gonna do. The whole man, real water, the air, just I don't know, man.
Real vegetation, because
shit gonna be different. We're gonna go back to growing crazy large, and everything gonna be different, man.
it's talking about in the ancient world, a cluster of grapes. It took 2 strong men to carry them.
We're gonna go back to that, bro.
Because the cluster with one grape was bigger than a man's head.
You know why everything shrunk? Because the earth is not yielding its full potential. They're not honoring no land Sabbath. So it's just like, you know, when your body is fucked up and you battling you ever see people battling cancer that become like fucked up and
Yeah, I've seen it before, bro.
Right.
I witnessed somebody die of cancer.
right,
bro.
yeah. So it really breaks you down. That's what the so-called white man, this virus has done to the planet Earth. Dumping the ocean. So the earth is not yielding. Look at this shit. All fake trees implanted from somewhere, man.
The sky losing its pigment.
So it says back in Isaiah chapter 24, verse 19, the earth was utterly broken down, the earth was clean dissolved.
Right, so after the earth is clean dissolved, with Malachi 4:1, there ain't gonna be no fucking post-apocalyptic Book of Eli shit going on. America's gonna be done with it,
Well,
man.
Esau gonna build up the the ancient ruins and build up his ruins and come back in the power. Nah, man.
Fairy tale, bro.
It says the earth is moving exceedingly.
You're right, because the planet Earth is gonna actually move.
rock back and forth. It's
Yeah,
gonna tell you this,
and
man.
you know what happens when you do that? Shake up a globe. You see how water goes like this and shit? So when the missiles is doing their thing and rocking the earth, you're gonna have 1,000-mile tsunamis just engulfing places like Jamaica and Puerto Rico, all these wicked ass islands that our people do all that too, that's close to America. All right, earthquakes. It's gonna shake a lot of shit up, man.
San Domingo might go under. Haiti might go under.
Yeah,
That's
not your land.
pressurized water. Pressurized water cleans and cuts.
That's right. It says, verse 20, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunken.
Right, it's gonna get shooken up just like a crystal ball. You shake the shit up. Violence, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
It says, it shall be removed like a cartridge, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
And the earth don't gotta move too much to cause major earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? So when them missiles doing their thing, the shock waves are going all across the earth, man, we praying we seeing that from the chariot, bro.
I got another, it sounds stupid, but what does electricity do? Because I know when you spin water real fast, it causes electricity too. So that's going to be cleaning stuff up too, I believe, because when water moves fast, you can make electricity if you spin it fast.
Well, you see, when people have
Right,
electricity and water, that shit travels fast through water.
Like how they had the little thing that used to spin around
you right,
slowly,
bro.
for the water to basically have like the town would receive electricity from that little mill thing just turning with the water.
I seen this video. This chick was in a pool. It was like two of them, two chicks and one dude was in the pool. And the first chick got out, and that was the Spirit of the Lord, put the Spirit of her for her to get out, and a line broke. This was on TikTok. A line broke, and it fell into the water, and them two people that was in that water, that couple, done.
Final destination.
They
By the
was
way, a
fucking-
new one's coming out too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see
They
it,
was
man.
fucking,
July.
yo, they was
That shit
Edomites,
look
right?
crazy.
Check it, they was Edomites, right? But when that cable finished vaporizing them, they was black as me and you. They was darker than me and you, bro.
They got burnt.
That shit, I was like, oh.
Imagine what the missiles gonna do.
I was like, oh shit.
People gonna turn
That's
to ash.
judgment. And they was in the water like
Flawless
shit.
victory.
They couldn't even.
Yo, you know what's wild too? Like the so-called white man, the scriptures tell you that the Most High taking away the wicked like chaff. So chaff is, you burn up all the shit, and the chaff is the shit that blows
and
away.
it blows away.
That's
in the wind.
that's gonna be human flesh, just so-called white man, just blowing away in the wind, man.
It says, I got a
Go
look.
ahead, go ahead. Make your point real quick.
No, I was gonna say like the fact that you mentioned ash. Like, have you ever used a setting on the oven, what it's called oven clean? So the setting on the oven clean is, the oven goes to like basically its highest degrees. That basically it burns whatever scum or dirt that's in the oven to ashes. So when it just falls all down, it's easy to clean.
It's at the bottom of the thing.
Yeah, it's easy to clean.
It's
So
at the bottom.
yeah.
It goes to the bottom. You just scrape it out, and it's like ashes. But
Yep. So that way you don't have to use Flaky. That way you don't have to use no
Degreaser.
no harmful chemicals. It just burns the shit away.
because them harmful chemicals stay in your oven after you use it. Even though you burn it out, you try to burn it out after you clean it.
Yeah.
That shit still stay there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it says, and this shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high.
Right, so these elites are gonna escape judgment. Why? Then you can get real personal, up close and personal with you. We're gonna get up close and personal with you. How they gonna escape? Because they're not gonna be in America, man. I mean, the ones that are in America, the low level ones. But if you look at it like Mark Zuckerberg and these people, they ain't building no bunkers in America. They building them shits in Dubai somewhere or off the grid. You know, because they know this place is
In
fucked.
New Zealand. And,
Yeah,
and
some remote islands and some shit.
Yeah.
Even some shit underwater they got.
But
So-
the islands gonna be destroyed too. So a lot of them, the tsunami's gonna take effect on the Cook Islands. This is a small island like that, bro.
So I think they be going over to like you said, like way away from America, man.
New Zealand,
But he
yeah.
does have one in Hawaii. You're right. He does have one in Hawaii.
Because America's a hot zone. So they know, you escape one destruction or like a serpent or a bear. Yeah, man, so, you know.
See, like you said, man, bring it up your precinct, bro.
This is Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Speaking of ovens, right? It's gonna burn like. And it's not talking about we're gonna soul cook. That's ancient world oven, man. You put the bread in, you leave it in for a second, it's black and shit, man.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be real fucking hot, man.
Yeah, man.
You
He's
know
just
what I'm
saying things gonna be cooked at an instant.
Exactly.
It says,
It ain't gonna be no hot day. It's talking about a hot day, huh? No.
Right.
It's talking about the nuclear missiles, brother.
you gotta preheat. You gotta
Word.
preheat the none of that. Yeah. It says, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly.
Who's proud, man? The so-called white man, 2/3, these people out here, these heathens. They gonna all be fucking burnt up in this shit, man. Talking about the golden age of America. That shit gonna get burnt the hell up, man. Go ahead.
It says, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
All that's the ash we're talking about, stubble, just going in the fucking wind, man. 2/3, they all do wickedly. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Right, so there's not going to be a blade of grass left in America, and also root and branch represents what? Families, all right? So this whole idea that a post-apocalyptic America, you're going to be seeing people mutated with 3 arms and bubble eyes and all that. Nah, man. That's not what's going to happen. That's in Futurama. You're going to watch that. In reality, it means no more lineage is going to be left here, man. Did not the Lord say I'm the root and offspring of David? Okay, so that's what it's talking about when they say root and branch. Not a blade of grass left, and no human's gonna be left here, man. This place is gonna be utterly an example.
You got more?
That was pretty much it.
I got a piece to back him up in Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right, what does it mean, the hand? The hand means power, all right? And the power of the planet Earth right now is really in the hand of the so-called Jews, all right, which are Edomites. Okay, there's a lot of them rich elite families, and they do they still keep ancient customs. The Rothschild men aren't mingling with nobody. They be popping their cousins and all that type of shit, and keeping everything. You know what I'm saying? All the families. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think the Rothschilds don't put no power, no business opportunities in the women's hands?
They don't give a shit
Look at
about
that
the
chick. That
Mary
dated-
J Electronica, yeah.
Jay Electronica, Caitlyn Rothschild. She got all kind of money, but she got a butterface, man. She twisted, but he did it for the money. I know he did it for the money, man. But hey, he probably still liked her because she probably got some sex appeal. You know what I mean? Probably got some good box. Who knows, man? But I mean,
It was the money. It was the money.
it was the money, man. Come on, the motivation is money, capital.
I don't know
But
what you
she-
call
she-
the
she
lines
ain't
of
nothing.
adultery or whatever, but I would hit it. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
I didn't even see it, but
Nah, she got like a little nice body, but she got a butterface though.
okay.
Put it
Well,
She
back.
got a nice body, but
But-
she got a butterface.
But she ain't really, you know what I'm saying? She ain't really know. But the real power hitters, all right? The men, because the women ain't shit, all right? Women are just incubators, man.
When you look at Jacob Rothschild, well, Mayor Umsar Bauer, he had more than 5 children.
We only talk about the sons.
We don't talk about the
It's
sons.
just like Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah has sisters, bro.
I don't know what's his name.
I don't even know.
I know James. I know Jewel. I know Josie's. It sounded, but I don't know his sister's name because it's not mentioned in the scriptures.
Yeah.
It's not
Because the woman
important.
ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
It says
Really,
back to-
you don't even got to teach a woman the Bible. We keep trying to tell you niggas that, but you don't get it. The Bible is written for men. Every time you see children, you got to go into Hebrew. Sons,
It says
man.
bud.
Sons. All right? This thing is for men. It's up to you if you want to do that, but really, a woman's whole job ain't really to serve the Lord. Her job is to serve you. You the Lord.
Hey, the Most High allows TikTok to continue because it's sitting in the feet of a lot of women and a lot of men because a lot of men and women are bucking up and becoming scoffers and scorners against it. And they come up against the Hebrew Israelites. Now, no, you're a Hebrew Israelite. You got one dude saying, I don't care nothing about the Hebrew Israelites. Jesus was not a black man. I'm like, yo, wow.
You seen one dude, he was saying, Hebrew Israelites don't manifest trouble, Jacob's trouble. Yeah, don't manifest it.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, yo, bro.
And you got one woman, you got one woman saying, oh, when you think about how you about Jacob's trouble and you keep saying it, you're going to manifest it. It's going to appear before you because you are thinking about it.
Nelson. Yeah, these things is written in the scriptures, man.
what the fuck?
And it's written it's gonna happen, man, regardless of what you're talking about.
They say, as a person thinks, so is he. And if you thinking about
that's that whole secret bullshit. If you put it in the air, look, man. If the get on Lamentations 3:37, bubble for shot real quick.
Lamentations 3:37.
Because me personally, I write down my goals, but I don't mean I'm gonna put it in. Nah, man. Lord, this is what I want. If it's your will, let it come to pass. Go ahead.
3:37. Yeah. This is Lamentations chapter 3, verse 37, and it says, "Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass, when the Lord commanded it not?"
Right, so you can manifest all the fuck you want. If the Most High ain't greenlighted, it ain't coming to pass.
That's right.
You know? Like I said, I write down my goals. Like, Lord, when I want to do this, I want to do that. But again, Lord willing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's up to the Most High's will. I'm not going to say, yeah, I willed it. I manifested it. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It goes back to like the elder said, Lord willing,
That's it, bro.
this comes to pass. It will come to pass. You know?
Not I manifest.
Even like when Yahweh Shah was in the garden and he was praying, he said, roughly paraphrasing, Father, if it be of your will. Because he knew that there was no such thing as free will.
Yeah, no, see it.
He didn't want to go through that. But
Free will.
that's why he was breathing. He was
Sweating blood.
He was sweating drops of blood, man, because that's how much that's how stressed he was, man.
Bro, if you have free will, you can have some prophecy.
And what the
There's no free
word
will.
Gethsemane means? It means oil pressed. The Apostle Gabar always bring out that the Garden of Gethsemane means oil pressed. And he was bleeding, dripping drops of blood from over sweating drops of blood, man. That's crazy, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 55.
We got no time.
Yeah. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. And it says, "So shall my word be going forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void."
Right, so the prophecies aren't going to come back void. That's how come we aren't in World War III right now, because the chip has to get mandated. That's it.
Right.
That's really it. Because the elites, you have certain members of the elites like, yo, let's do this right now. You got some of them like, yo, let's wait a little bit. Let's, how are we gonna? But really, it's whatever the Most High wants to decide. There's a picture of Rothschild touching one of the princes and telling him to, because everybody's like, how the fuck did he touch one of the princes, the royal family? Because he was trying to tell him to go to war right now.
Right.
But it's all according to the Most High,
But
man.
the prince ain't shit compared to Rothschild. Because the Rothschilds are the
What-
true
what-
kings
what,
of the
what
earth,
I'm
man.
saying is, even Rothschilds that want to go to war right now, they can't do it.
Because the Most High
Because the Most High has to sanction it. It's on the Most High's time. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah.
Hold on, go ahead, brother. My bad.
It says, "It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it."
Yeah, man. So we have faith. That's how we out here, man. We want the ultimate reward, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One, I don't want to know what the missiles feel like, bro. I mean, I want to see it from that bird's eye view, Lord willing, we all do. But Jake's in the kingdom, like, yo, bro, that shit felt crazy.
That shit was crazy, man. I ain't want to feel that shit no more, man. That shit was crazy.
Take your word for it.
Bro,
I'll be like, damn,
I don't want to experience that shit, bro. I take your word for it. How was it? He was good? Crazy? I hear you, bro.
Did the Lord slow it down? Nah.
He have some kind of mercy on you?
So we hoping, man. Hey, the Most High show us mercy, man, because the missiles is nothing to be. Ain't gonna be pleasant, brother.
And it showed what it did it showed in Nagasaki and what's the other one?
Nagasaki, Hiroshima.
But it also showed what the
And that's like
taser bomb that was
Bomba. The T is silent. Tsar Bomba.
Tsar bomb. It showed how that shit was hit. It was detonated and it was felt in New Zealand. That's how powerful that bomb was, man.
You got people that had
was
30-degree
1966,
burns from
man.
like hundreds of thousands, like thousands of miles away. Had 30-degree burns from that shit. And that was a test.
That was a test.
A little inkling.
People that didn't have, even though they had the little goggles on, they still became blind, man. They was blind, man. That's how powerful that bomb was, man. That was detonated, man.
They said they had to denuclearize it a little bit because the yield was too crazy. But look, man, they say one thing. Who the fuck knows what they really got? Like at the max, you're never gonna disclose it.
You know how
They
much
could probably have not 30 right now, 40, but you don't really, because you can't let your enemies know what you got.
them atoms, man, they real strong, man. They're stronger than gravity. That's
that was
how
atoms
how
back
the
in
Lord
the
made it.
40s.
How the Lord made atoms, yo. When you split them, there's so much energy to yield.
But brother, that like he said, in the 40s,
That was in the
atom.
40s.
Now
man.
there's
Now
the
it's
nucleus.
thermonuclear.
The nucleus of the atom.
The thermonucleus.
That's gotta be the most high. When you read Isaiah 54:16, where it says, I created a smith that bloweth the coals of the fire. Yo, the most I gotta really put some shit in your head to think, yo, we could split atoms and just cause major destruction, man.
Strong nuclear
That gotta be the
force,
Lord,
man.
bro.
Robert Oppenheimer was a straight demon, man. That motherfucker was a straight demon. He was like, I became the destroyer of worlds, man. And he started crying.
I gotta watch that movie with that motherfucker, man.
Yo, it's good, but it's 3 hours, bro. So you willing to waste 3
Fuck it,
hours?
bro.
But it's good though, bro. You ain't wasting 3 hours. You get
Christopher Nolan,
and
prophecies.
he kind of look just like that dude, Robert Oppenheimer, bro. Looks exactly like the young
Yo,
Robert
bro.
Oppenheimer.
Like,
What's
yo,
the movie
Actor,
called?
Man, from 28 weeks later.
That movie, that whole shit look great,
Peaky
bro.
Blinders.
What's the movie called?
Oppenheimer.
Oh, Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's-
bro, that movie is 3.5 hours, bro, but it's
And
worth
plus
your
Christopher
time, bro.
Nolan, bro. That's the dude that made Dark Knight, Interstellar.
Oh, it gotta
Inception.
be good.
It's lit, bro.
Yo, bro, I'm
You know
telling
that
you,
niggas-
it's good, bro. It's a good movie,
Damn, but the
bro.
most time really gotta have, like, yo, let's split this nucleus and just cause death.
Oppenheimer. That shit won 7 Academy Awards, bro. Tell me that movie ain't good. The last movie that won 7 Academy Awards was Gone with the Wind. And I was back in the 50s with Clark Gable. God damn, and also the
read
one
all
that came
that?
close
Brother was in first grade.
the one that came close to it was Gladiator in 2000.
Let's get to Isaiah real quick. Our part 2 is trash. You get that
Yeah, me
Isaiah?
too.
Yeah, it wasn't even all that, to be honest.
They gotta stop remaking shit.
This Isaiah.
Yo, some things is good the first time and that's it.
Yep. Isaiah 14 to 24.
Yep.
The Lord of hosts hath sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass.
Right.
And as I have purpose, so shall it stand.
That's right.
Yeah. So this whole, yo, you know what? Don't manifest Jacob's trouble. Nigga, the Most High said that's gonna happen, bro. Jacob's trouble. Why would you not want to, the Lord, if you want to manifest anything, manifest the Most High speed up his prophecies.
That's right.
I slowed them down. That's why the scriptures tell you Jacob gonna smooth things. You know what? We gonna get beamed out of Jacob's troubles. That's what that nigga Nate talking about. Man, the scripture says, with thy eyes thou shalt see it afar off. With thy eyes thou shalt behold it. Something to that effect. Basically, when that shit happening, the prophets of the Lord gonna be on the scene when that's happening, man.
We had one Jake on TikTok, right? TikTok was created for a lot of Jakes to scoff and scorn to be mocked. A lot of nigga women to be scoff and scorn to be mocked. You had one Jake saying that, listen, I went through my Jacob's troubles before. I went through my troubles.
Right. I went to my troubles.
I went through my troubles.
Bro, what are you talking
I sincerely
about,
believe
bro? What?
my God is not gonna let me go do this no more. And he's sounding feminine. You hear him, right?
Yeah.
The
He sound like
deceived
he's
and the
goddamn
deceivers are his,
You have
man.
no idea. Oh, so lucky.
Yo, man, I would say some shit, bro.
Yo, you
That
Jake
was so
fucked
wild.
up, bro.
Wow.
Like, I don't give a fuck about these heathens, but zoom out. Like, look at other places outside of America, like the fucking Philippines. Type in poverty in the Philippines, and you see real fucking hell, man. Real shit, man.
They struggle.
Not you, man. I'm behind my rent, man. Man, there's some people going through real shit,
Section
man.
8 in here.
Right.
Like, damn.
Even them so-called damn Palestinians, you gotta worry about you just in your crib, the whole shit just get bombed. The Most High is really tormenting the fuck out of them. And you think you in Jacob's trouble because your fucking car caught a flat, nigga?
Right.
Ain't no fucking
Or
trouble.
to cancel the Netflix and no internet.
Yo,
The Lord's going, if that's what they're going through now, and the Lord saying Jacob's trouble is like, nothing we gonna, bro, type that in on YouTube. Type in poverty in the Philippines, bro. I saw that shit like,
God damn, I saw
Go
it too,
ahead,
bro.
This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. And I just want to comment on that because, hey, man, these guys talking about, oh, I've been through tribulation, and nah, man, that shows you have no faith, man. All right, you don't believe, man. You don't really want it. You don't want a Lord's return,
yo,
man.
brother, me and you, we from third world countries, so they never even experienced like the lights is just out.
Bro,
The lights is just out.
you had the water.
You gotta go fetch water.
Like, come on, man.
Like real, like
You gotta walk somewhere to take a piss and a shit. right? Not to cut you off, brother. Like, I remember growing back, brother, I'm taking showers outside in the morning, no curtains, no, I'm literally outside naked, cold water, nothing to cover up.
How about wanting to work and you can't? There's literally no job.
Yeah.
Right.
So this whole shit, like that's how come these immigrants come to America and work their ass off, because you know, I'm gonna be real, bro. If people in America are like
Spoiled.
spoon fed, they spoiled, man. They're very entitled because the government will always bail you out.
And
Imagine,
the so-called white man for them impoverished places, because he created those situations, man.
right. So imagine being in a place where you just down and ain't no government bail you now because the government is down.
And then not only that, because they got
man.
Government struggling too.
Marcos in the Philippines. Marcos told Elise, get the fuck out of my country, because they tried to take away the mineral resources, and they had him his ass deposed.
Right.
Wow.
well,
Sorry.
what he was saying.
It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter in the kingdom of the Most High.
Real hell, man. Real.
Gotta
Yo,
happen.
man, I was in Jamaica, bro. A fucking dog, the ribs was touching, bro. You know, just skinny. Everybody, the animals, you know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about it.
Real third world, and that ain't even close to what Jacob's house gonna be.
Right.
So, man, I'm just saying, like, a people's idea of a bad time here is, man, bro, you have people that would cut their fucking arm off to experience what we call a bad time here in America.
Bro, I saw that the Philippines, you had this one lady and her son. She had a farm, what appears to be a farm. She had like about 7 chickens, 1 pig, and a fucking she called a cow that looked like it was malnutrition. You know what I'm saying?
Mad skinny. The cows are mad skinny.
And-
The horses too, mad
Yeah,
skinny.
yeah, but she had like several chickens, a pig, a cow, and a few goats. And she was doing good because she could kill those motherfuckers and eat them. And she had people coming to buy chickens and everything. And she was charging them, you know what I mean? And then the chickens laid eggs and everything. So she was selling the eggs. She was living kind of, you know what I'm saying, compared to the rest of the people over there in the Philippines. She had some chickens. They was making eggs and everything. So she was selling her eggs and she would she would make sure once the chicks, the chickens have more babies, she would slaughter a chicken and sell the parts, you know what I'm saying, sell the chicken, you know what I'm saying, and she was making a little money, and she was considered to be doing all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Like even us, when we go through our hell, it ain't really shit, man.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
I'm just saying,
I'm
I'm just saying it to be like, from relatively speaking. You know what I'm saying? America is the richest fucking country in the world, bro. By far, $24 trillion GDP. So the little shit that we go through is just really annoying. It's annoying and shit, but it ain't really no, like, you know what I'm saying? You still got a roof over your head. You still go on to a You got places, bro. It's like, it's just that shit is just not there, bro, at all. Like,
back to that lady in the Philippines. Her son was like about 7 or 8, and she had this motherfucker tending the flock. Her little chicken she had little baby chicks. You know what I'm saying? That she had eggs. She was selling them. People was coming up buy her shit. You know what I mean? But
she don't sound like she in poverty. She sound like one of them that kind of
she was
hustle going on.
She was fucked up because she had a shack for a house. So she was fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but like, we talking about real.
Yeah.
I don't got none of that shit, bro.
Well, she had a shack with a dirt floor, but because it showed her house.
Third floor regular, bro.
Yeah, but
Shack is lit, bro.
So she still, but you know what? She was better off than most of those motherfucking Philippines over there. You know what I mean? In that region, because you got a lot of Filipinos that's doing good too over in that region. Because that's why you got a lot of chicks going over there, passport boys going over there,
Cheap.
marrying them chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Cheap.
Because the cost of living is cheap out there, man.
Yeah, bro. Yep. But a fucking $100 to go over there in the Philippines,
You good, man.
You know, you remember like in the 90s, you made 100K. You like, yo, you making 100K?
Super
You
lit.
crazy? You lit?
Right.
You could do that in the Philippines. You lit like that in the 90s.
But you gotta watch out for those lady boys.
Hey, listen,
Now
man.
because that's in Thailand.
Thailand?
No, Philippines, they got some baddies, and they not fat, bro. That's what I noticed. Like, YouTube will put in that algorithm, and you see them dudes in the Philippines, they walking around some nice little slim joints.
But you know what though? In Thailand, they'll tell you. I'm lady
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
I'm lady boy.
That's true. It's not like America where they really tell you.
They deceive you.
They deceive you and try to tell you I'm a woman. No, they say I'm lady boy and shit. Because why? Because in the Philippines,
They kill you for that shit.
not only that, they can't afford the whole.
It's Thailand, not Philippines.
Sorry.
Thailand.
In Thailand, they can't afford that chop your dick off whole surgery and shit. You know what I'm saying? But in America, they do all that kind of sick, nasty stuff.
Just because you live in a shack don't mean you. Because my grandmother, she handled electricity, man. She had a bunch of chickens, goats. You know what I mean? And that's a good way.
That's
not only
money,
that,
bro.
Yeah,
That's
and
money.
hey, but to keep it real with you, if you ever use the bathroom in an outhouse when the rain is falling,
That shit's
that
crazy.
shit lit, bro. Like, stop playing with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like relaxing.
Not, what?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that when I got older. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man.
That's really, you know what I mean? It's away from the house. You know what I mean? You don't
got
have to
privacy.
Nah, what?
You got privacy. You
Yeah, you
chilling.
got the view. I'm like, oh shit.
We talking,
You know what I mean?
we talking about like no gas stove and
No,
shit.
no.
You get the coal. Man, it's just different when you cook with coal.
That's a fact.
You got something? Yeah.
It's, Romans chapter 8, verse
Last one.
18. It says, "For I reckon the sufferings of the present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us."
So the little hell we catch, and it's true, man. It's just little bullshit, bro. I'm down $1,000. I'm down. Who gives a shit, bro? It ain't compared to what we gonna get in the kingdom, brother.
Right.
That shit ain't nothing.
It ain't shit, bro. Like really put it in context, bro. It's like nothing really, man. It's just we go through a bit of annoyance. It's gonna get turned up during Jacob's trouble.
Right.
But when we on the other side, we're gonna be like, man, wait about that little shit, brother.
That was it.
Fucking 2 months behind my rent.
Right.
That what the fuck? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
but
talking
that was
about.
pressure on you.
That was pressure.
You
It's
understand?
pressure.
It's
It's
pressure,
pressure.
but
It is.
I understand.
Yeah.
I will understand. We can have a broader understanding in the kingdom because we gonna know all things. But we gonna be like, damn, we should stress over them moving my new shit. Because
It
we
is
under
it-
pressure.
I ain't gonna front. It does weigh heavy on your mind and shit. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Some things you go through shit, you can't even sleep because you're thinking about your particular situation. But when you zoom out in the grand scheme of things, it's a speck, bro.
That shit ain't nothing, man.
There's certain shit you go through, like when you just come to the truth, maybe 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I went through that. I'm saying? Because the Most High just does that to harden, calcify our minds. So when more hell comes up on you, you gotta deal with this shit, bro.
This know how to do it.
Yeah. And you know the Most High is gonna eventually take you out of it, whether it's a day, a week, or 2. Sometimes the Most High might test you for a whole fucking year.
Hey, sometimes the Most High-
Down for like a good year, like damn, bro. What the
And
fuck?
then all of a sudden, the Lord will have you put the spirit on you to this, maybe you never played number, you play a number, hit a number, or maybe the Lord will just have you come across some money, man.
Bro, look, the Most High could give and take away on it. Bro, when I got my review, I got hit with a nice bonus, bro. Man,
Yeah, that shit was nice. Man.
now it's gone. Boom.
So we gotta
Just
close
like
up,
South Park, and it's gone. All right, so with that,
and it's gone.
with that, we're gonna get Paul praises too.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
That belongs to the apostles. Shalom.
It's about